to Sunshine Corner. It's your girl Ingrid. Wagwan on the block. So guys, as you see in my heading, you know what I'm about to discuss. But before I jump in, let me speak to my queens real quick. Yes, you. Come a little closer. Let me straighten your crown. Do you know you're beautiful? You're smart. You're special. You're extraordinary. You're a survivor. You're a lioness. You're a goddess. That is love. Don't forget that. Period. So guys, let's jump right in. I did a survey with 30 females asking them why they stay into toxic relationship where men breaking them mentally, and I got 3 frequent answers. And for me, I don't think they're valid, but you know, that is just my opinion. So let's start off with the first one. Some females say they stay because of kids. I really wonder to myself when they mean by staying because of kids. They want the children to grow up with both parents. But on the other hand, do you know by staying in that toxic relationship what it's doing to your child? Do you know the trauma that child is going through? Because the thing is, enough people don't understand, say, whatever you do at home, that's what kids tend to act out on. You have enough children that go to school, go fight, them school because of this trauma that is in the home. And as mothers, you have to understand that your actions have a lot of consequence towards your child. You have to come to the point as a mother to sit back and realize what your decision might be doing to your child. Alright, let's get down to it. I have spoken to children where they say, you know, their parents fight every day and they wish if their mother would have just leave. I've spoken to even grown up that tell me about their childhood and how them parents fight all the time and what it has done to them as a child growing up. And this is the thing you have to understand, mothers, that not all child is strong enough to escape that trauma that your actions in the home might have on them. Some of them act out on impulse, them fight, them behave a certain kind of way. I'm not realize say are the things them where you and the father might be a cuss every day, you not fight, you not lick down the place. You not realize the impact there we have on kids. You not realize that these things, the children them are gonna grow up one day and they might go up on them own. That way you instill in them the toxicity, where you just drill down in them. You realize they might go out in a society with that kind of thing. Something where they might constantly think about. It might have implication on their study, their future relationship to come, them as a parent, you know, becoming a first-time parent. Because when them even look back and say, hey, I wonder if I could be better than how my mother usually do things. You know how many child has wish, even adult, when me talk to, them wish if their mother would have just leave. When them see some things where them father to do to their mother, them wish if their mother did have that strength they could just leave. What it do to them as a child. Because some female, you know, as a child, as a girl child, and you grow up, you might feel say, okay, this is the right way, so no matter what him do me, I'm supposed to stick with him. So if he bust up my face and whatever him do me, I'm supposed to stick with him. And that my mother teach me to do. Stick it out. And you don't know what that can mean, because you know that lead to. As a male, you grow up to see your mother or your father beat your mother, and you feel like say it's right to lay your hand on others, other people, pitney, other, you know, person where you're in a relationship with. Mothers don't have to understand, say, certain decision that you make, it implicate the child, the growing up, the upbringing of that child, what it do to them. You have to stop and think. You have grow up, them pitney in some toxicity where have trauma on their adulthood when they are growing up or when they become an adult, and their life, you know, their future, that trauma they them have a constant. You know how many adults that I know that basically them in a therapy because of things where them parents go through. Every minute them parents a fight and all of that. It let them have a low self-esteem Some of them even blame themselves or them causing why them parents fight so much. Mothers, you have to stop and think. You have some kids where it break them in a way that them afraid to venture out, try new things. Them afraid to say them want to have a relationship because them know say that thing that was drilling to them. Mothers don't need to stop make toxic relationship. These things only make kids feel like say it's a survival skill when it's not. You have to understand say kids learn at home before them go abroad. That's the first place they start learning. And you have to come to the realization that your action, parents, your actions have a lot of implication on kids, on children. Be careful of the things you're saying, the degrading things you're saying to each other as parents. Be careful of your action because you don't know how much it had do to no children, how much it had destroy them innocence. It had destroyed them. And somehow you have this saying for them a picnic. Them don't know nothing where I go on. And you don't even know that is what they're growing up on. Them keep constantly grow up on that trauma there. And then when they become adult, other adults have it to deal with, maybe in the workplace, relationship wise, them starting a business, something. I don't have to come to that realization. Say when you say you stay because of kids or the children. Some of them children I wish if their mother would have just leave these toxic relationship because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because number one, the man destroy you as a woman. He might downgrade you as a woman. And then your child, you're saying you're staying behind it because of your child. But the truth behind it, your child wish if you would have that strength and just leave. I know a lot of you go and say it's not easy. What it's doing to your child because you're releasing that trauma, that toxicness into the society when they become adult. Then you ask why, what happened to me pitney? Somebody do me pitney. Then obey me pitney. When you wouldn't realize say because of some things when you and the father don't want to go through it and manifest itself in the child. Be careful, mothers. Find that strength to leave. No, stop finding this silly excuse for not stay because of child, because it affect the kids them. I don't have to understand not every child mind is strong enough to differentiate and say, hey, and mommy and daddy problem that me now make it drop down for me, Some of them blame themselves. I don't have to come to that realization to leave. Alright, the second one is I don't have nowhere to go. I really think about it, but I realize it's not you don't have nowhere to go, When I really ask some more questions, them afraid to go back home to them parent or them relative. Because them relative will say, yes, me did tell you, left the dirty boy. But you decide to run back at him and see them now. You have to come back here, so you turn your back here, so you have to go, yes, you have to come back. And then some female them don't really want them to have that over them head, them family to have that over them head. But isn't it better for your family to have that over your head than a man a beat and a bust up your face and a physically, mentally? Look on it. Because by going back to your family house and them I'll get up and them I'll cuss every day. And that might be just giving you the strength to know say, yo, here me I go do. You say I go venture out on your own, find your independence. Some of them will say them have nowhere to go. The funniest thing, they're working. Mom, if you are work, look at 2 shillings together, put them down aside. You don't have to buy no hairstyle this week. Put them down and go rent somewhere, move out and go rent somewhere. Instead of break yourself, your mentally, your physical, yeah, them, all of that. My black and blue your eye. It might give you a natural makeover. If you're there and say for instance you're not working, someone who don't have skill, sit down pan. You can do hair, you can be do nails, you no bad pan nails here. You see me? Someone who even have education, a degree, but instead leave this toxic relationship. Sit down in there because you don't have nowhere to go. Me I try to wrap my head around that. Put your talent to use. your skill, whatever it is, gain employment, and move up on your own. Free yourself from all of that. How do you feel for a person getting up every day, a drill, a break you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and you find comfort in saying you have nowhere to go? Me prefer would have said, me go catch up on my mother yard for 2 or 3 months. Yes, she will cuss, yes, but she can't put me out. She not gonna put me out. Yes, she gonna cuss. Me gonna take the cussing, but me not gonna live on her. Me gonna find a way out. Me gonna do something for myself and come out of it. Me not gonna dwell in it. So for me, that is still not a valid excuse. Cause if I work you don't have, you can find a work. Cause as I said before, a lot of you guys, you have talent. You are very talented in so many different areas that you can gain employment. Someone who have tertiary education, and then someone who work at that, save a little shillings under the bed bottom. When you send out that go supermarket, stack one little money and you save it up. You go rent somewhere, put yourself somewhere, and by living on your own, you know, say, okay, I have my bills to pay, so I go want to venture out to find some kind of income. But someone who just lay back in this toxicness. Like, come on, females, you're a survivor, you are worthy. And if a man don't know how worthy you are and priceless and precious and unique you are, you need to move. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Stop caring about what society is saying. Find a way. So as me say, that not valid for me right there. And I was gonna say it's hard. But females, I'm talking to you guys. Gain that strength and leave. We don't have somewhere you can go. Majority don't have somewhere you can go. Go catch up for one little period of time. Lay out and plan, get one book and lay out your plan and say, alright then, me I go mommy or me I go auntie or uncle this go stay. Me I give myself 4 months to get one little work or to get one apartment for myself. Structure out what you would want to happen and work on it. Get out of it. It is not good. Alright, females. And the last one is him said me left him a go kill me. It really rough, especially if you know of a person capable of doing certain things. It really rough to say, yo, if me left him say, I go kill me, you know. Say, yeah, me really understand. But look at it. He might beat you. He might destroy you mentally. What worse him could do you? Yeah, break down I know some females that get break mentally. Them don't know themselves no more. They have disorders because of these toxic relationship and because the man tell them that. So you know better you take a chance. Because he must say if you left, he might go kill you. But if you stay, him still go kill you. So you better you take a chance. Preserve your sanity. You prefer to have mental breakdown and maybe left in a body bag. Be better you take the leap of faith. And by taking that leap of faith, all you have to do, him know say you'd go down to your mother, you'd go up a auntie this, or your best friend there, or your cousin there, so no go there, so. Find one new brand cousin where you don't see much years and call her or him up and say, yo cousin, no say Ray, we can come chill with you a little bit. Stop going back to these places when you know say I go find you. Change your number. Don't tell nobody where you go. And venture out to no go on by saying that he must say, yo, if you left, I go kill your girl. You better you left, take a leap, me dear. Don't stay. Because if you stay, him still can end up kill you and destroy you. So you better you take that leap of faith. You're gonna have people that go judge you and they're gonna say all kind of stuff. But at the same time, you would know a lot of people that are mocking you. How them wish if them could have seen somebody would have take a leap of faith so them can follow in that person's footstep too. So don't watch what society will say. Because if you don't leave, when them beat them, I say, oh, the boy did beat her when she not left. I feel left. Man say, oh, him left the boy and this and that. So anything that you do, them are going to say something. So it's better you do what's best for you. Preserve yourself. Females, love yourself enough to live this toxic lifestyle. It's time to live it up. Hold your head high, straighten your shoulders, and find your purpose in life. Fulfill it. Alright? I'm praying for you, sisters. I'm praying for you, queens. Thank you so much for tuning in, queens. Peace. I'm out.